Hi. Um, I'm just a woman getting gut instincts. That shit, whew, try me any time in my life. And the sirens don't help. They're like all encompassing, but at a distance, okay? But still, you hear them. And they're just screaming. You know what sirens are? I'm talking to sober adults. And you're fucking scared. You're feeling feelings that you're feeling. And then you're hearing these EMS sirens that don't ever stop. And I am telling you, and I've said it before, the worst combination. I've learned to breathe and turn it off however you can to stay fucking calm in here. Because this shit's bad in this house. So I'm talking personally about what I'm going through in here with the sirens. Whew. But if you had like anything going on in your house, like a normal family, that's not going to help. Whew. If it's a tense or any sort of intense emotion, having constant wailing, horns, the sirens wailing plus the horns, dude. Oh, it's so fucking creepy here. Okay, so I'm feeling a little more calm. I have to have the sound machine on. But I'm glad I do, okay? Oh, you try me any day in my life with that kind of feeling. I felt it in my legs. It comes from your stomach. That danger feeling. I have heard other women get that in their stomachs too. And then so immediately after I filmed that, and the check slipped away from under the door, and I heard the steps go down, immediately my stomach started to get really scared. And then the feeling spread from my stomach to my legs. I could go into elaborate more on the feeling, but I'm just going to not. And then I started to get short of breath. And like, I'm totally aware that I'm fucking scared at that point. And I can't quite understand why, because I know I'm safe in here. So that's where I started to but you can't start to really think too much because there's so many screaming sirens. The first thing you got to do is get that the fuck out of your ears. It is so fucking horrible going through this with that. It's so fucking scary. It's like a thriller scary movie. I can't take any more of the fucking scary movie, dude. Turn that like sound effect of the sirens off, all right? Because it's making people bug, right? So I went into auto mode. I got the siren off with the sound machine. I can't tell you exactly every little last step because my memory is shot from stress. And I knew, document it now. Now. Time is at the essence. And put it on every social media that you can. Be brave. You have to be really brave right now. And I did that. And then I breathed a little. I didn't do any real meditation or grounding or any of that. I'm going to do that after this. It's just however I'm doing it, okay? And I realized, okay, I'm calmer now. That seemed to just calm me down, doing that. Writing, the whole action of writing helped me process and put this straight somehow. Like, what is the picture here? As sometimes with me, I write stuff down, I can assess it. I think some people know what I mean. They might do that too, I'm like, no, it's not my room. No, I'm safe. Plus, I asked Jesus. I prayed real fast. I'm all right. There's something. Hold on. There's screaming sirens and there's a noise. Oh, the sirens don't stop here. This shit's so serious here. Oh, no way. There's a little squirrel that lives on the, whatever it's called there. I just needed to hear that. I can't hear my surroundings here half the time because of the screaming. Sirens in construction is becoming seriously a problem. And don't turn it off, because if you turn it off, you're going to hear the sirens. They don't stop. I can't get this over enough. They literally don't stop. It's frightening to any normal lady that cooks Christmas cookies. Yeah. Where the fuck am I? What the fuck is going on? It's just DC, I guess, right? No, I'm not going to accept that as my answer. All right, so we know the sirens have been screaming and streaming in their sound. They don't stop. You can only imagine the velocity of calls coming in for hours now. So leave the sound machine on or play Christmas music. That's what you're going to have to do. And I know that. So after I wrote all that down, I was able to assess the situation. Jesus is saying, no, you're safe, mommy, you know it in your room, you're good. But all I can say, and this is what I would say to a friend or anything, right, just being candid, is what I felt physically. I got so scared and I couldn't quite make sense of why. And I asked myself, once I could get the sirens out so I could think it all, okay, because you can't think like that. No normal people can, okay? No one's arguing that. You got to get the sirens out in order to have any thought process. So, right, that's how the brain works. I'm being sarcastic to the meth heads. All I know is how I could assess it, in analysis while I'm still scared and alone. Was no, it has to do with all the people who are not here, who don't live here, who get mail here. I've described it all, so I don't have to repeat it, thank God. I just can't, I don't have it in me today. And all the people who are on the utility bills, who don't live here. And then everything else that we know has happened. And that man, there was more than one man up there. I documented this. I don't have to go through it again because it's traumatic. During the crime, the violent crime that I heard and smelled, there was more than one man all the time up there. But I guess one of them, fucking dude, see, it's upsetting me. I start to talk fast and stuff. Let's just breathe. One of the men doesn't live here anymore. I don't know who he was. Okay? The Somner guy, the vet. There's nobody up there. There, to my knowledge, never was. Right, to my knowledge. It was just them ladies, but no, it really actually wasn't. Okay? I'm gonna try to stay calm. But it's the stuff, all this. The fact that I just paid the rent legally, because my actions are that. I could tell that right away. I'm like, why are you so scared, Heidi? That's my gut instinct. That's my women's intuition, and that's what I'm sharing candidly. I don't really know, but I have a strong gut instinct to everything I just said, and I also wrote, so it's clear now. There's something wrong with them. They're very, very scary people. I truly do believe that, because I already seen enough and smelled enough, and they don't like me paying the rent. I believe that the federal police are going to come here, and that's all I can say, right? And that's all I can say. I'm safe because of those vets and because of those feds. Nothing has changed with the house. That's why I was like, why are you so scared, Heidi? This house is actually a lot better. It's because of that. The rent is a big deal. It got me sick. This house has not changed. Those vets and feds, aren't off the job is going to be the same as it has been for almost 4 days. Like, it's good at night. I am still thanking them, and it would be crazy to stop. No one's coming into this house again. I'm not going to hear people on the roof or any of that kind of stuff again because of those vets and feds. Right? And if it does happen to come up that there's a green light possibility, then you know me, I'll take the opportunity to tweet it or something. In theory, you know? That's all I have to say. God bless America. Say goodbye.